Hey everyone. So, this video is random, but this is basically just a life update when it comes to my voice, my life coaching journey, and my um, mental health journey. So, um, I just thought when it comes to me wanting to be a life coach, I realized that the best way to be the best life coach that I can try to possibly be was to take all the advice that I would give somebody and all of the not clues, but the tools, like to help find the solutions to issues that they are having and dealing with, um, and use them on myself. So I have actually been doing this for the last, I've been doing this mainly for the last 3 years. Um, I've known I've wanted to be a life coach for a long time, for several years, but I just recently, last year, had announced that I wanted to be a life coach because I was always too afraid to do it. But one of the issues that I found I have several. One of them was not loving myself, and with not loving myself caused me to fall out of love with one of my favorite passions, which is art. I love to draw portraits of people, and I allowed myself to fall out of love with it when I fell out of love with myself. I fell into a dark, deep place several years ago, and I never quite got myself out of it. I may have smiled, I may have laughed, and said that I was perfectly fine. I was perfectly okay. To be honest, I wasn't. A lot of times when I say that I'm good, I'm fine, I'm happy. A lot of the times I'm not. Um, I say it because that's what people want to hear. And I need to learn to stop doing that. I need to not be afraid to be honest with how I'm feeling, um, with expressing my feelings, how things bother me. And for an example, one thing that I have let bother me is, if you can't tell from watching my a few couple of other videos from like 2018 here on Facebook and on YouTube, my voice has changed. Um, I feel like I allowed my voice to go back to how I used to talk before I started transitioning. Um, and it all started because I had a few comments from um, people. I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say um, names or anything like that, but I've had several people tell me that they preferred my old voice rather than my new voice, and they didn't like my new voice. So I allowed those comments to pull me back down and to basically set me back in my transition, especially compared to where I was and where I want to be. So I have been trying to um, learn to not let that stuff bother me. And I have tried to learn that when it comes to my transition, my voice, anything like that, it is not up to anybody else on how I sound what I wear, what I look like, what they think I should look like does not matter. What they think I should sound like does not matter. What matters is how I feel, as long as I am comfortable in my own skin. And I wasn't for a while. Last summer, I went camping, and I have very sensitive skin. If I shave my legs, they break out really bad. If if I shave anywhere on my body, except for my face doesn't do it for some reason, but my legs, my thighs, and anywhere else that I shave breaks out extremely bad. And it's not just like a little breakout, like it's so painful that it keeps me up at night. Like I can't sleep. So I allowed myself to try to be confident and try to just be okay with being natural, having like natural hairy legs. And I had a few people give me looks and try to make snarky comments about it. How my body is does not affect you. It doesn't affect anybody. And this is something that I have to learn. And I am starting to like grasp this concept that I don't need to have my body, my voice, my ideas, my opinions, nothing needs to or has to agree or be how everybody else wants me to be. So, when it comes to the life coaching, I want to try and help people that are having a lot of problems with feeling like they can't love themselves. I want to help people learn to love themselves, learn to be confident, learn to overcome anxiety and everything. I'm still working on it. I am still a work in progress, and I will be until the day that I die. Um, Life is hard, and especially when you have anxiety and depression, it is a daily battle. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and there are a lot of ways to help. Um, but my job and my role as a life coach is to just help people feel like themselves, to feel confident and comfortable with being themselves, and to um, learn to love themselves. A lot of the things that helped me was having a personal day. Personal care is a big, big thing for me. I love to meditate. Um, I love to sit and meditate. I love to stretch, do stretches. I love to take myself out on dates. I take myself out for lunch and things like that on weekends. Uh, but I am a work in progress, and I'm excited to finally be taking the step into life coaching. Now, my life coaching stuff is going to start with me posting videos on YouTube and on TikTok, um, especially on TikTok, just doing short like meditation um, things that can help people and everything. Now, if somebody wants to book a one-on-one life coaching session, that will be possible in the future. I am still trying to get my foot in the door. I'm still trying to learn. Um, but yeah, thank you so much for watching this and just listening. This is something that's very therapeutic for me, is to sit in front of the camera and to express myself and to talk. This video will be on Facebook, and it'll be on my YouTube channel as well. Please don't forget to check out my YouTube channel and like and subscribe if you have any ideas of anything, like, you can comment down below. But like and subscribe if you like my content, and just thank you so much.